Okay, welcome to the Flying Doghouse. We're going to take a quick flight today. I thought instead of recording a video straight up, I thought I would just do a live stream. Be a good test for next week's larger event where we're going to visit all 7 of the North Carolina lighthouses here. So we're going to have a fly today. We're going to fly out of, you can't make this stuff up, Dead Cow Field near Beaufort, North Carolina. And it's a short flight over to Cape Lookout National Seashore. And we're going to land on the beach at an airstrip there that's actually closed. We're going to land there anyway. Go ahead and jump in this in. Okay, here we are. To the world famous, cough cough, Dead Cow Field. I'm sure there's a story to tell here. At any rate, we're going to have a fly here in the Shock Ultra. If you don't have this one, it's a great little bird. It's a lot of fun. I am discovering that bush flying is a tremendous amount of fun. So, more to follow on that front. All right. I think we're ready. We're going. And up and away. Here in beautiful eastern North Carolina. So one of the things that we're going to do on the live stream next week, we're going to give some history around each of these 7 lighthouses. It's really cool stuff. As you can imagine, they are a major tourist attraction in North Carolina. And they're just quirky and beautiful. So we're going to make our way over to the seashore here. At one point in time, Cape Lookout was an inhabited village in North Carolina. And as you can imagine, it's not the place to be during an Atlantic hurricane or a winter northeaster. So the island is now closed and is not open year-round. There are a few rental cottages that you can rent there. There is no permanent electricity on the island. So any electricity that is generated is powered by generator. So people take the ferry across to Cape Lookout. Or you can get there by a private boat. All right, Beaufort to our left, and this is the airport in Beaufort. And then we have Morehead City to our right. So major vacationing and fishing here of the deep sea variety as well as commercial. And there is an annual seafood festival that takes place in Beaufort and Morehead City. Actually, I want to say that it's in October. Fried, broiled, or boiled. Shrimp and oysters and scallops and flounder and all sorts of things. But that sounds appealing. I'm sure the good folks in Morehead City or in Beaufort would love to have you. At any rate, we're visiting part of the barrier islands here in the Carolinas. This makes our geography unique and different. Back our throttle here a little bit. Excuse me. Allergy season here in the Carolinas. So we're just a couple of miles out. Make our way over here, drop a little bit of altitude. Guess we could make a run here down the beach. And looking at little nav map, this area of this barrier island is called High Hill. It must be a dune. It's about 10 feet tall. But at any rate, during the flight on Wednesday, we're also going to, in addition to visiting these 7 lighthouses, we're also making a stop at the Wright Brothers Memorial and First Flight. And it's a very, very neat airstrip to fly in and out of. I remember correctly, I think the videos that we published on this channel with the Curtis Jenny were recorded there. Anyway, we can drop a little bit more altitude here, I guess. In the spirit of bush flying. In the spirit of safety, I won't be water skimming. Well, that might be fun. That looks like a perfect way to die quickly. But one of the things I'll point out about this particular lighthouse, Cape Lookout, has a very, very distinctive pattern painted on it. And each of the 7 definitely have a different color scheme. There's a little bit of a fun fact about the Cape Lookout scheme that I'll just go ahead and share. So if you look at the black and white diamonds, depending on which set of diamonds you see, is an indication of what your course heading is. If we're seeing predominantly black, one direction, predominantly white, the other. And obviously there are views in between. Again, as I mentioned, this particular island does have scheduled ferry service. Like we have a yacht rendered here in the sim. That's pretty fun. So the keeper's house is still here. And we will talk a little bit on Wednesday about which of the lighthouses are actually still using the Fresnel lenses. A few of them are still burning brightly, and they're quite a sight to see. Okay, here we go. We're coming in on the lighthouse. Try to get us a decent approach angle here so that we can take a look. And then once we land on the beach, take the drone camera up and we'll have a closer look. But lots of things flying around in YouTube past couple of days with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. And a lot of folks are all astir with that. Looks like they do have some neat things. We'll see. We'll see what they've done with it. Hey, here we go. Here's the lighthouse. We'll make a loop. We're not in a hurry. There's the black and white diamonds I was referring to. North-south headings are going to show you black diamonds predominantly. And then east-west will be white. Okay, looping around here. Start slowing down here. And we'll take down our first settings of flaps. Easy for me to say. And again, one of the things that you should note are some of the rental facilities, and then there's the landing for the ferry. Coming around here again. And the landing strip is just at about our 11 o'clock wide area of sand there. There's a wind sock available. This airfield is actually marked as closed. We've got about 15 degrees of flaps. I'm going to go ahead and take them full and then increase power. We'll drop down. Hopefully we'll get a good landing here. It's remarkable how slow this aircraft will go without stalling. But once it decides to stall, it's over. Hopefully I will be able to manage this again, because I am not marketing myself as a bush pilot. We've got a lot of room. This doesn't take much. There we go. That was nice and smooth. Turn the Craft around here. We can taxi back a little. I am really excited to see what some of the graphics are going to look like. In 2024, particularly with moving around on the ground. All right. Parking brake on. Let's see if my Xbox controller is going to work today. Oh, there we go. All right, let's swing around here and have a look at some of the stuff that's here on the island. Again, we've got some sim-generated cottages and such. Here's the main attraction. Beautiful lighthouse. But we'll talk about construction specifics and dates and all those fun things on the group flight. There's the keeper's house. Looks like we got some tourists wandering around here. Somebody walking their dog. Someone sitting on the beach, levitating. Kind of interesting. There's some folks on the top of the lighthouse too. There we go. Taking in the view. Seagull. There you have it. Beautiful. Very, very well done. So this is native now in the sim. So if you are planning on joining us for the full group flight on Wednesday next week, you no longer need to load Cape Lookout or Cape Hatteras. They're both fully rendered in the sim. And I'm also going to take a peek as Microsoft continues to tinker behind the scenes with their scenery. I will double check prior to the group flight and let folks know what they need to turn off if they need to do that. They don't need to install. All right. So there you go. Just a quick live stream here. If you've joined, thanks much for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, just a quick preview here for what we're going to be doing next week. And quite frankly, a good test run next week. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for being along for the flight. Like and subscribe, please. Love to have you along for future videos. I'm going to leave it here. Cheers, everybody. Take care, y'all.